Here's a piece of advice I'm sure you haven't heard before. If you want to progress as a Minecraft builder, you need to stop building houses. I know this probably sounds contradictory, but I believe it's actually good advice. See, newer builders often gravitate towards building a house, and then if they want to expand, they just build more houses. They don't really improve as a builder. I recommend starting with a reason for your build to exist, whether this is a campsite starter base for explorers in a new world, or a watermill to grind wheat to make flour. Either way, by coming up with a purpose for your first builds in a world, other than just having a house, you'll be forced to come up with more creative building ideas. Now, I'm not suggesting you never build a house, as if you're building a city or a town, a house or two will emerge naturally. However, most standalone buildings in your world should have at least one secondary reason to exist. This not only creates a more interesting world for you to explore, but also causes unique challenges to come up for each build, like how on earth will I make a water wheel? In other cases, you may have made a butcher's shop and have questions like, how do I show this as a butcher and not just a generic shop? From this point, you can more easily move towards building in themes and developing a style in your builds. For example, a blacksmith will naturally fall into a rustic theme most of the time, in a way that won't really fit with a modern town. So by learning to build a blacksmith, you're also learning the skills and building techniques used to build rustic builds. These can then be transferred to other builds within rustic, medieval, or even fantasy styles. This makes building progression significantly easier than just trying to learn a style with no starting point. Some examples of buildings with purposes to exist that can be found in my world are buildings like this fishmonger and this blacksmith. If you want to take this further, you can theme builds around a practical purpose. For example, my gunpowder farm is hidden under this blown up building. My bee farm is in a beekeeper's hut. If you found this video helpful, you clearly want to improve at Minecraft. You may find this video on the 2-week Minecraft phase helpful.